Hello and welcome to another episode of Integration by Parts. Today we're going to be automating the magical mixture, which is going to give us some energized glowstone when we distill it. So we need a couple of things to get started. First thing is a cardboard box. This is going to be useful later. Then we're going to need some corn and a glass jar, or 8 of them, and an anvil. So if we throw these down, it should give us cooking oil. And if we take the cooking plates and heat them up in the furnace, we should get some hot cooking plates, which we're going to use to make hot cooking oil. If we right click, we get hot cooking oil, which we can pick up to get the quest completed. And it gives us some butter, which we are going to be using for the recipe I want to make. And we fill this hole back in. I think 1 bucket of cooking oil is gonna be enough. Let's slip. Basically, I want the rune of gluttony, which needs the chicken dinner, which needs fried chicken, which is 4 butter, 4 flour, and 4 raw chicken. Do you have any flour? No. So flour is basically squashed wheat, which I don't have. To have nature essence in here? No. Also found in the city, and these crystal shards. I found the biome, the crystal mountain biome. Also found some elytra and the diamond backpack I'm wearing. We should go get some nature essence. And this ran out of coal again, but it's gonna be fixed very soon. Let's get 6. Now wheat is this recipe. We throw these in here. Let's make all of them to flour. And we're going to need the hole again. We throw in the hot cooking oil, 4 butter and 4 flour, and 4 raw chicken. We're going to get the fried chicken, which is going to be used with mashed potatoes, baked potato, butter. I should have butter. Yeah, and potatoes. I have barely enough potatoes. And what else do I need? Carrots. Do you have any carrots in here? No? I'm going to need to get some more nature essence. I don't actually need that much cooking oil, but it's fine. The rune of gluttony is significantly harder to make in this pack because it needs the chicken dinner. This is not a normal recipe. We're also gonna need this infusion altar from mystical agriculture, and you're gonna see why eventually. We make carpet. Yes and no. Fuck. Well, that wasn't a big issue because it's claimed this area, so creepers can't do damage. So now this is craftable. This is the correct. No, this is not the correct thing. And by the way, I did a bunch of villager trading and I got a bunch of Enderium coins. And we're going to need like 63 of them to get a magical egg from the villagers at the moon. So now we take 4 of them for butter. We throw the other things in our refined storage system. By the way, I didn't mention, I'm gonna show you. Why am I not eating? I'm gonna show you. I also, off camera, I made a bunch of drawers, compacting drawers and regular ones. I also made a drawer controller and an external storage. And I hooked it up to my refined storage system. I run this cable across to my house so that I can access these drawers from my refined storage system. And I also made the quantify key to show the drawer labels. Which is pretty cool. Now I should be able to make the chicken dinner, I think it's called. Yeah. For the Rune of Gluttony. Also gonna need the Rune of Winter. I don't know if I have this or not. Rune, I have these runes. So Rune of Winter is water, earth, and these runes will not get consumed by the runic altar. Let's okay. Does it have to be willow leaves? Man, that's insane. We go find willow leaves apparently. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do now. Let's throw these here. Go find willow leaves. Do I have shears in me? I do. I don't know if the shield touch here works on leaves. I'm not sure. Pretty sure there was a quest about saplings. Whereas in Humble Beginnings, mutated pastry seeds gave you some stuff. An ancient ritual to transmogrify specific saplings into different saplings. Okay, so we could probably mutate these. Okay, so let's try to do this instead of trying to search for the tree. They really go out of their way to make these recipes as tedious as possible. Mutated pastry seeds. Okay, so I'm not sure how this works. Let's place it here. And this spreads, yeah. This could have been a mistake. I don't know how far this spreads. It seems to have stopped now. So let's grab some saplings, I guess. Does it have to be a 3x3? We're gonna find out. This is a lot like the cursed earth from extra utilities. Okay, so this probably will stop the spreading of this mutated grass, hopefully. Okay, so this should work if I read the quest correctly. No? To perform alchemy, place down a 3x3 of mutated earth on a grass block away from your base. Then place two ingredient saplings anywhere but the center. And right click with the one in the forest. So I can... It seems like I can't make willow saplings. Is that true? Probably is. Now this is from Tremendous. Douglas and Birch. That's Douglas. Oak and spruce. Okay, so we need oak and spruce. And right click. And instant. That's a lot of stuff to do to make a rune, you know. So we need to grow this. Let's take some fertilized essence from here. Hopefully this is gonna grow it. Should work like bone meal. And let's take our infused crystallux. And this should take down the whole tree. And I'm done because I need the leaves. Oh well. More fertilized essence. Okay, so shears. What we need is the altar. We need to place that there. We need snow, white wool. And snow needs water. We need pure daisy. Ah yeah, that's why I wanted to make the infusion altar. To make the ice way easier. With ice seeds. Can we make the infusion altar is the question. The answer is probably not. Red. Don't have anything red. Like flowers or something. We do have some flowers. If I remember correctly. Like cornflowers. And transmute into rose bushes, which is gonna give us a lot of red dye. Actually, I accidentally dyed this. That's interesting. I mean, it looks cooler now. That's true. Some red carpet. And this is not gonna be enough. We need how many? 8. Yes, 8 of the pedestals. So we need more wool. And for that, I think we have flax seeds here, right? Flax, just flax. It's 1 per string. So should be able to make some wool out of this. And dye it red. Yeah, let's dye it. Is it 1 dye per wool dyeing? Then it's worth making the carpets first. To save on dye. And this should be enough. Now, pedestals. 8 of them. And I'm missing some stone. Which I do have in my dunk. And we're also gonna need like a lever or a button or something. To activate the ritual. Let's make a lever. I think it's the cobblestone first. And we need to place this somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. It's not gonna be used that much. Okay, so I mean I can drink a bucket of milk to get rid of the bad omen. And And if you're wondering why I have hunger and speed, because I ate too much sugar, and sugar gives you hunger and speed, but it's not that big of a deal. Just have to eat a lot more. So let's make some ice. And we have to wait for these. We need to place the lever here. The inferium on these pedestals. And the seeds in the middle. Probably do have some snow, but it's whatever. And we can transform this into ice. And the ice seeds are gonna come in handy later on, which we're going to make a power reactor and automate the blue ice production. No, not blue ice, but dry ice production, which is energized blue ice, which comes from packed ice, which is ice seeds, or ice essence actually, which comes from ice seeds. And you can also make packed ice directly, which is more efficient, I think. Actually, yeah, it's way more efficient. So our snow is done. We could also automate the pure daisy at some point. Not snow, cobblestone. We can make the ice seeds, which we're going to replace some of the seeds over there. And we get ice seeds, hopefully. Yeah. In the plant sower. I also set them up to be planted here. So I'm gonna have to unlink these. And I'll link one of them here. No, actually it linked wrong. So let's go grab some coal. Or some coal coke. Probably not here. Yeah, it's here. And this is why I want a central power distribution system. So this is gonna start planting. And which ones do I want tick accelerated? I guess the ice seeds, and I have a lot of silicon essence now. I guess aluminum? No, I don't have aluminum here. Not sure actually. No. I could focus both on the ice essence, but I think that'd be a bit too much ice. For now at least. Anyway, let's leave that running, I guess. Let's focus both of them, I guess. Why not? Get some of the essence. Can't make it into snow. I think I needed snow for the winter. Snow and white wool. Snow. I need to break this with a shovel. Thankfully that it did give me the snowballs that I put down. Anyway. Snow, white wool. One of them. Hot chocolate, which I do have. I actually made this while I was making food. Also have... Did I I ate all of it, okay. So if I want to make more of these runes, I'm gonna have to make more hot chocolate, snow and white wool, as well as earth and water runes. Also living rock is a thing I forgot about, which I don't have. Question mark? No, I do have. Winter. Gluttony is winter and fire. Fire I should have. Have fire and star metal diamonds. Diamond. Going to need. These are gonna be turned into mana diamonds. And in the, I think it's the star metal factory. This one. That gets you the star metal diamonds. These aren't actually from Astral Sorcery. They are from the pack. So if I throw these here in the chicken dinner, it's gonna start making the Rune of Gluttony. And now you're probably wondering why I need a Rune of Gluttony. Well, the answer is I need to make a Kekimurus to power the Life Imbuer. That's gonna allow the spawner, the vanilla spawner, to be running without a player nearby. So I need another of the living rook. And it's a bit overkill, but I wanted it to be fully automated. Also refunds us the runes, which is pretty cool. Okay, so the Kekimurus is 2 mystical brown, 2 orange, 2 white, and a pixie dust. So it's brown. The sack, no? Botania. Have it in my backpack, I think. The flower pouch. Flower pouch. Brown. Orange. Orange, I think I have enough. And white, was it? Yeah. So white. Orange, I think it's just 2 of them. And the brown I need to grow with some bone meal. So I have bones here. And bone blocks. To make some more brown petals. My discs are starting to fill up again. This is concerning. And we need some seeds that I discarded earlier because I'm dumb. Just got it first try. Amazing. Now, does it fill up if you throw the bucket in? Yeah. And something is wrong. Let's check again. So it's 2 brown, 2 orange, 2 white, and the pixie dust. Yeah, I forgot about that. So that's a mana pearl thrown into the portal. Is as pixie dust. Boom. And it's just 2 of them, not 4 of them. Yeah, 2, 2, and 2 white, along with the Rune of Gluttony. And that's gonna give us the Kekimurus. This consumes cake nearby to produce mana. And the way we're going to make cake is by starlight infusing pumpkins. As you can see, if we starlight infuse pumpkins, they become cake, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to actually do this in this video. Let's do this here, this here, this here. So now let's make a compact machine. Make the wall and make the max size compact machine along with the miniaturization, miniature, whatever this thing is called from the compact machines mod. Personal shrinking device is called. Some reinforced glass, book needs paper. Reinforced glass. It might have some reinforced stone. At least I have smooth stone. But like, I don't need to make that. You know, I've made it already, so whatever. Reinforced glass and personal shrinking device. Also need to pick up compact machine. I did not register. Yeah, because you have to make the small one for you to register, but it doesn't matter. Don't really need the small one. Now, I'm not sure if tunnels actually work yet. I got them as a quest reward and they don't have a recipe. So let's enter the compact machine. So this is the compact machine. And let's see if tunnels work. Do these cables? No. These cables don't work with them. Do pipes work? No. So, no, these are item tunnels, right? Yeah, so need some item pipes to try them. So we're going to have to build a 9x9 to contain the witches which are going to spawn. So let's go back home. Let's get a builder's wand, which we do have, a wand, diamond wand. And let's make this out of stone, I guess, since we have so much of it. We need a 9x9 on the inside, so that's gonna be a bit bigger, and also we're going to need them to drop on a tinker's smeltery, which is going to need 1 block at least and 2 height, I'm gonna guess, so that's gonna be 3 blocks. And if we leave 1 space, no, that's 1 2 3, let's make it 3 up. And I hope I don't regret this decision. Anyway, 1 2 3, and we need to build a little box for them because these things emit light. So and I'm curious as to how much light actually passes through here, because that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Actually, no, it's gonna be closed entirely. Yeah, and the spawner needs to be like 1 2 down, like 1 underneath here, and this should be good enough. Now I'm not sure how we're going to be passing through the mana. Actually, we might be able to just, yeah, we should just generate the mana inside of here, so could extend this a bit upwards if I seem that I need to do that, but not quite sure yet. Not quite sure of the range of Kekimurus either. So to go back home we need to right click on the shrinking device and we go home. So the range of Kekimurus is quite big, but I think it's on the Y level, has to be the same Y level, which is a bit of an issue. And I think mana does pass through blocks, right? So how do we test this out? And the spreader. So it seems like it doesn't. Yeah, it seems like mana doesn't pass through blocks. It's a bit of a bummer. But we're going to figure it out. So I think, can we make the smeltery? Smeltery. Have a controller. Okay, so haven't really. Okay, so you can get rid of this. Take back the rocket, and the other moonagers are the ones that I traded with. Get to the point where I can buy the actual magical egg, because they are in the last step, I think. So we're here. And to the left. I've also named this dude. Please don't despawn. Don't despawn, please. So he doesn't despawn. And let's take the magical egg. And when you throw this at something, it will give you the spawn egg for that entity. Write it in a creative world. But it doesn't work with the withers, because I think withers don't have a spawn egg. So let's go home. Okay, so let's try the item tunnel. Does it work with the item pipes? No. So it's basically useless. Great. Actually, it might not connect because I don't have anything on the other side. But you know. So, controller, suit, drain, and I don't want to build the entirety of the smeltery yet. And do the tank above here. Don't want to fill this in yet. So let's go home and grab some more of these. And I'm gonna go grab the spawner from the end portal, which has the silverfish, and I'm gonna be back. So here we are. Cardboard box. Let's kill the silverfish. And go home. Ikimurus is probably a big overkill, but you know, I don't wanna keep sending burnable stuff there for the spawner to keep working. So we now have the mob spawner in here. And I'm not gonna place it. Actually, I can place it. I don't wanna remove the box yet. So let's place this here. Look at the graphics. Let's place this here, and this should work. And we don't really care if stuff spawns outside that much. So we're also gonna need a live viewer. And what's up with the lighting here? I don't really understand. Isn't F7 the light level indicators? But we're gonna find out even if they don't. No? We need all of them to be facing a certain way. Which we need rotten flesh for to make into leather. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the light thing is a visual bug. So I'm gonna turn on the no, I'm not. Let's turn on the spawner and see if silverfish actually spawn and get down there. So let's close this up. That's a valid smeltery. So yeah, silverfish actually do spawn. So destroy the close the spawner for now. Okay, so there's the life imbuer, and we're going to place it in the compact machine on top of the spawner and wrap up the episode for today. So you place it on top of the spawner, and it works even when players are not nearby. So this has been the episode for today. If you guys liked it, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.